Hey guys, Celestial K here. Let's do an ooey gooey good feeling with the back flow today. Good feeling all over. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so you're getting all the awesome stuff that I have for you with yoga and meditation. All right, you could do this with baby, totally fine. Easily make your way down to the ground. You can sit cross-legged, sit up on a bolster if that's not comfy for you. Have your hips elevated. You can bring your hands together, tune inward now, and try to think about what energies you want to bring in to this session of yoga. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands down and start rolling your shoulders back. Bring them all the way up to your ears and drop them way back behind you in a big circle. Feel the movement in your back and how good that feels. When you're ready, reverse the circles to forward motion, getting all around the shoulders. Drop your right hand down and reach your left hand to the sky with a big breath. Nice side stretch here. You could go further if you want to go down onto your elbow. Not required. And flow your way to the other side. Nice side stretch here. Getting that right side a good stretch. Dropping to the elbow if you're comfy with that. Come back and let's do the same motions again. Big breath up. And feel how this is with your body right now. And you could circle around to the front, kind of dropping down there, relaxing your head and neck, crawling around. This time, feeling everything that's happening with your neck and back, breathing into it. Crawling around to the other side and opening up with your right arm. Reaching up, and then stretch back down there, squaring your chest once more, and crawling your way with your hands back to the other side, breathing and feeling everything. Open up. Bring your arms out to a T shape, stretching it wide. And make circles with your arms, circling forward, keeping your core tight, pulling up from your pelvic floor, then stretch it out in your neutral place. And now do backwards arm circles. You could even bring your palms up to the sky like I'm doing here, backwards with small circles, and then shake it out. Make your way to the tabletop position on your hands and knees here, and drop your chest down and round your back in the cat-cow, normal, stretchy poses, cat and cow, moving with your own breath, but you could add a little wiggle to your hips. I find that gets into great muscles in your back when you keep this movable. Drop your head and neck when you feel like you're at that place. And come back to a child's pose here. Scooch on back and round your way up, sinking your hips down. And you could be a little lower than this if you want to be closer to your elbows rather than on your hands on that up dog. So here, just keep flowing between the child's pose and the up dog with big breaths and kind of moving at your own pace with what your body wants, slowly moving, feeling the spine stretch back and coming forward, sinking your hips with some nice deep breaths. With a baby, there's always something cute to look at. Something to be grateful for as well as we're doing this, opening our hearts to gratitude for the moment, gratitude for being here, and for how this really feels on our back. Now I'm sinking my chest down, so you could feel free to go into like a little puppy pose here by sinking your chest down, or if it's not that comfortable to sink all the way down, you could go up just a little bit using more arm strength there. Come up into tabletop, tuck your back toes and lift your hips up to the sky. You could go one leg at a time to get into this downward dog position, totally fine, and roll out to your plank pose. And we're going to be doing this flow here from down dog to plank. Now, if you're recovering, a beginner, just had a baby, you can modify this plank pose to be on our hands and knees plank, that tabletop position, or you could lower one knee down in plank to be one knee down plank pose instead of both legs up, and that will help. But you are using your core here, so getting that core strength as well as back massage with the flow. Okay, sink down again and come back to child's pose. And then make your way to tabletop position here. Come up on your knees. Make sure your knees are comfortable. Tuck your back toes and come up to downward dog. You could lean to the left a bit to lift your right leg up behind you. And then bring it back down. Lean to the right, lifting your left leg. It's kind of our flow here with just getting our heart rate up a bit by lifting our leg. It doesn't have to be high. You can open your hip here so you really get in some breath into those muscles that really need it. Lifting your left leg and switching when you're ready at your own pace to your right leg, opening it up, bending your knee, really feeling all other your muscles open. And this is also, hard work. So, make sure your core is strong, your shoulders are strong here, hands planted down into the ground. Come rest in downward dog and crawl your way slowly up to the front of your mat near your baby, if that's where your baby is, if you have a baby. And sink on down with slightly bent knees to forward bend. Now crawl up yourself still with bent knees and have a big stretch. Bring your hands to your heart center. Stretch up. I think I have to stop something on my watch there. And slowly exhale. Bring your hands to the ground. Knees still slightly bent. Come back to tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Cat-cow. Stretch out your back. One more time. When you're ready, get comfy in cross-legged position, or you could lie down in Shavasana. Bring your hands together and tune inward here with some big breaths, focusing on the inhale and exhale out of your nose. If your mind wanders, come back to the breath. Inhale and exhale. Meditate for as long as you want. Thanks for practicing with me. Please like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.